Bye.
I love you!
Hello, everybody. So I finally saw The Flash, a movie that nobody else seems to be seeing. If you want to go see a movie by yourself, this is the one to go see because I don't think that many people are out watching it right now.
It's funny you say that though, because like I saw this. What was it 2 weeks ago? It was like a week after it came out or something, and half full. Theater was like half full, and I go with a group of friends to like all the superhero movies. But surprisingly, I mean, I don't know what your opinion is. I thought it was a good movie. There's like stuff that's not great about it, but for some reason people aren't seeing it.
Yeah.
It's either that Ezra Miller controversy
Or superhero fatigue.
Some people are saying superhero fatigue, or people are just tired because like Guardians of the Galaxy did so good.
I
So
think
maybe
it's a
people are-
combination. My thoughts are, you have The Flash, which we've never really been exposed to him before in mainstream media, right? And then everybody hears that The Flash is an asshole, and there's all these videos of him doing awful things and all these stories about him doing awful things. We have superhero fatigue, where we have a lot of superhero stuff coming out. And then on top of it, DC is not known for having good movies. You know, it's like a three strikes and you're out kind of thing, where people are, maybe they're just at the point where they're like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. Like, I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. Like, DC's finally learning from their mistakes. I don't know if it's just because James Gunn is that good. So, non-spoilery things about this movie. One, the lighting. You can, like, because the last couple, like the Shazam movies, didn't really have this problem too much either. But for a lot of these DC movies, they're so dark. Every fight scene seems to be at night, and I can't see a dang thing that's happening. Finally, it's brighter out. You can actually see what's going on. Two, I thought, like, it's not as dark and brooding.
Oh,
They're going for that, like, lighter, funner side. And I'm not saying you can't have, like, a serious, like, grounded, like, the Robert Pattinson Batman, I thought was perfect.
Yes.
That was dark and brooding, but not every movie needs to be that way. And not every movie needs to be super funny and, like, comedy all the way through, kind of, too. But, like, this is The Flash. He's supposed to be upbeat and, like, kind of jokey. And I really like that.
And movies can be perfect in different ways, too. Like, the best part about this movie, of the Flash movie, was the Batman. And this is a perfect example of how you can have the Matt Reeves Batman, have it be super dark and the perfect Batman, and then you can have the perfect Tim Burton Batman in the perfect Tim Burton world, and they're both okay. It's both allowed, you know, that it's fine, and they're both perfect.
Here are the bad parts. The CGI. It is in your face right away how bad it is, and they're still doing that really weird Flash run that I don't like.
Yeah,
where it looks like he's like figure skating. I don't know why they're still doing that. But like the biggest negative of this movie, the CGI. It is so bad, but it's so bad that it's funny, and it can kind of take you out of the movie a little bit. But once you accept it's bad, and you're like just like kind of like clear your head, get used to it real quick. It just takes a little bit to adjust to it. It's fine throughout the rest of the movie. I'm not saying it gets better. You just get used to it.
Yeah, and that's at first when you see the Flash moving around real fast, it's kind of jarring, and then as it goes on, like you said, you get used to it. And I'm going to double down on this. The best thing about this Flash movie was the Batman.
You're strapped to your parachutes.
where's yours?
All the way through. And even at the beginning, right when you start and you see all the action and everything's going, this is the best that Ben Affleck has looked in any of these movies. I believed it more. I'm like, all right, go get him, Ben Affleck. Go get that Falcone thug.
Ben Affleck, I think Ben Affleck said that he was like, "This is the best Batman I've ever done," and now he doesn't get to do Batman again. They said,
Yep. Now he's done. Yep.
"Yeah."
What would you recommend? Would you recommend people go see this movie, even with the controversy and everything? Should they see it? Should they not?
I enjoyed the movie. I had a lot of fun. I would recommend seeing it. Just like don't overthink it. Just have fun. Kind of like don't go in super critical. What about you? What are your thoughts? Do you recommend or don't recommend?
I think I do. I don't. I have not been following this stuff with Ezra Miller. I've seen a couple little snippets online where it's like, it looks like he's doing some bad things. I've heard some bad things, so I don't know. I feel bad recommending it, but this is one of the better DC movies I've seen in so long. It felt like I was watching a DC animated movie. Everything that was happening, I'm like, this is the craziest thing I've seen. And I can't believe I'm seeing this, and now it's done, and James Gunn is going to take over. So
Yeah.
I would say if you're a DC fan, see it. If you're not, I probably wouldn't recommend it because you're not going to get that much out of it. Like, it's a good Flash story if you've never seen Flashpoint, but a lot of it for me was like, that was my Batman. I grew up with
The
this.
extra, yeah, all the
I know
other
Flashpoint.
references.
Yeah, and everything was hitting perfectly, and oh, it was so good. As a DC fan, I'm so happy that we finally have this movie.
There might not be a future.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
This video is brought to you by your support on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/GrouchyGus94 to help support the channel.